So today I'm going to be installing a Harbor Freight motion activated security light. You know, what could be better, not just in terms of convenience, to have a motion activated light so when you're walking up to your RV, it immediately illuminates, your door for you. But also, I think it'll help deter intruders, burglars, that sort of thing. If you're parked at a gas station or whatever, and they walk up to try to burgle you, and a bright light shines on them, I think it'll just give them a feeling that everyone around them can see them. It might be a mild deterrent to some, and it would be more likely if anyone does see them that they could be identified later. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be picking a spot where I want it, and I'm going to be adding some little marks where I want to drill my pilot holes. I also used my stud finder on the electrical detection setting to check and see where my wiring was. Make sure I wasn't going to be running into anything. I marked with a Sharpie where I want to drill my 2 pilot holes. And I didn't get it perfectly level or even at all, but the unit swivels, so I'm not that worried about it. I'd rather just, get it done. I've got my 2 holes drilled. They went in really easily. If you have a newer RV and your gel coating on the fiberglass is intact, you probably would put down some painter's tape before drilling, just to give a little extra reinforcement against cracking. I will say I went and I got some shorter screws of the same diameter to use because the ones that came with it were just freaking huge, and the fiberglass I'm drilling through is very, very thin, so it didn't make sense to use like inch-long screws on it. Now I've mounted the mount with the screws. Next thing I'm going to do is run a little bead of caulk all the way around it and also over the mounting screws. I've caulked around the entire outside of the mount and also over the screw holes. Now all I have to do is just slide the unit into place. And I set the unit to auto so that it will automatically come on whenever it has detected motion in the evening time. Now I've put the unit up. Looks great. I'll try to get a video of it turning on at night for y'all. The one thing I'm planning on doing is to add to my when I'm ready to leave checklist is to pull this off the mount and put it inside, because the bracket is fragile enough. I'd worry that at highway speeds it could fly off and break, and I wouldn't want it to hit someone behind me or anything like that. So a little good news, bad news here. The good news is the motion light works excellently. It comes on very quickly, and the minute I open my door it comes on. The bad news is it's not very bright, and so I don't know that it's going to be deterring any intruders. But that said, it was only $8, so there's that.